guys, how is everybody doing? It's Dave Atkins here. It is episode 10 plus 3, episode 13 of the Hey Bro Show of Stop Being Part of the Crowd. I'm excited to come to you guys. I'm going to be coming swift, fast, and quick on this episode of the Hey Bro Show as we do this. And get started in a minute. If you're just jumping on, comment below. Where are you from? How many of the episodes have you watched of the Hey Bro Show? Maybe what was your favorite? What have been your biggest takeaways? What have you learned most from, in fact, the Hey Bro Show as we head in here to episode 13? I'm here to tell you guys that Scotty just sent me a text. He just reached out to me. He's in New York City. He's actually going to be spending a lot of time in New York City near me with his kids on a lot of things. He's coming over on Wednesday. I'm excited about that. But he just sent me a text and said, hey, can you take care of this? Because they took the red eye last night. Their hotel room is not ready. He's in a crazy loud lobby in New York City. And I said, of course, because that's what it's about when being a team. That's what it's about when being brothers. That's what it's about when we step up for each other, when we grind for each other, when we're success partners. If one of us can't do something, can't make it, we lift each other up. So I'm super excited to come on here to get started with you guys. And I'm going to come at you guys with some powerful nuggets. I'm going to be raw. I'm going to speak at you guys directly. I'm going to share with you some of the information. And I'm super excited to get started. So again, if you're just coming on, please comment below. Which of the Hey Bro shows have you seen with Scotty and I? If you don't remember the title, that's fine. What do you remember about him? What are your biggest takeaways? And guys, post below any other topics you want to come up with. We always come up with the topic. A lot of times it's based off of maybe the pulse of what's going on with coaching, with some struggles we're hearing, or we have a list of topics that people, in fact, speak about. So then, in fact, we also want to hit on those topics. So let me get started. I'm going to get right into this, guys. For those of you that don't know me, because we have a lot of new male coaches and even female coaches that come on, what is this Hey Bro Show about? So quickly, my name, as you guys know, is David Atkins. I'm an 8-star diamond, 2-time elite coach with Team Beachbody. My wife and I have paid off over $100,000 in debt in 2 years. I'm a Success Club All-Star legend. I think I'm coming up on close to, I don't know, about 70 months in Success Club in a row, which is something you absolutely should be hitting each and every day. I love what I do full-time with the state police. I love that every single day, but this Beachbody coaching opportunity fulfills my life every day to help more people, has allowed us to retire my wife and have her walk away from her 6-figure job. And I am going to drop the income disclaimer as a comment below because we need to do that, because it's all about your own effort and skills and diligence and hard work. So I'm going to drop that below. But it's been life-changing. Coaching's been life-changing for me, and my success partner is Scotty Hobbs and I, as we're both striving to hit 15-star in the business, striving to help more people, working each and every day to build our teams, help more people each and every day. So we're success partners, and we came to you to do this Hey Bro Show. Thank you, babe. My wife posted the income disclaimer. We came to you to do this Hey Bro Show that was on a whim when we were away in Punta Cana, realizing that, so many men can crush this business. There's been a top coach, male coach, Josh Spencer, that was the top coach in Beachbody a couple years back, and we want to help the males because we know the males struggle as the females are crushing the business. So that's why we're doing this Hey Bro Show, and we have over a dozen episodes now. And a lot of times people ask, where can I get the episode? Where can I see the recording? You can go to my YouTube channel. I have a playlist on there of all the previous episodes. Or you can go to Scotty's YouTube channel. Just make sure I ask you subscribe to both of them, because we both put out content of stuff of value to help you maybe as a person, with your business, with life, with motivation. I know Scotty and I, one thing we both do is a lot of videos, so go on there so you can have it on the whim. So guys, let's get right into today's topic about stop being part of the crowd. So I'm going to come at you guys pretty quick, pretty fast, and I want you to write down the key points that I hit, and I want you to reflect on these after you get done. The first thing, guys, I want to talk about is that the bigger the dream, the harder the grind. So guys, what I mean by that, if you have goals and dreams that are, to create amazing things for your family, you're going to have to put in the work. And what so often I see, guys, is people have these big goals and these big dreams, but they have a penny work ethic. They have these big goals and big dreams, but they have 1,000 excuses. They have these big goals and big dreams, but they're not willing to put in the work. They're not willing to be persistent. They're not willing to be consistent in their actions. They let life get in the way. They realize that life will strip you to the core, and they stop. And I'm here to tell you that if you aren't happy with where you are, then you cannot continue to do the same type of work each and every day, or lack thereof, and expect different results, right? Einstein's definition of insanity, right, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I want you to understand, guys, that the bigger the dream, the harder you will have to grind. And if you're willing to go all in, if you're willing to what Eric Thomas says, go beast mode, right? You can get what you want, be what you want, have what you want, achieve what you want, but you have to be willing to go all in. And I want to tell you guys that I started with no help. My coach quit on me early back on when I first became a coach. My upline was there, but it wasn't like I was being told what to do. There weren't coach trainings for me. Challenge groups didn't exist. I didn't have anything of value to figure out what to do, but I was willing to put in the work. I was willing to figure it out. I was willing to use Google. I was willing to use YouTube. I was willing to, listen when people that were more successful than me spoke, because we have 2 ears and one mouth for a reason, right? So we can listen more than we speak. I was willing to be coachable. I was willing to be teachable, but I had no help, guys, and I didn't wait. And I know so often, so many people probably watching this video, you're waiting for somebody to tell you what to do, how to do it. I didn't wait. I started. I figured it out along the way. I failed, and I failed again, and I fell over, and I had blood and sweat and tears and many late nights and felt like I wanted to quit at times, but I never, ever, ever, ever gave up. And this is through sickness. This is through death that we've had in my family. No matter what it was, I, even though started with no help, I was willing to work. And I'm here to tell you, your mindset has to be like this. You have to be thinking, there may be somebody that's more privileged from you. There may be somebody, another coach that is more privileged, maybe in their social media education. People that maybe come from a family of wealth. People that maybe have parents that have given them more, have provided them with more. But your mindset is, they cannot allow you to stop you, because my mindset is, guys, is you will not outwork me. I don't care what privilege you have. I don't care what talent you have. You will not outwork me. And hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. That is the truth. Spot on every time. Like in my head, every single day, I realize that I'm just going to outwork everybody else. Like right now, let me give you an example. 100% of the coaching network, 100% of the coaching network knows that we're going to the United Kingdom. October 19th is the launch date. But I can tell you right now that 99.9999% of the coaches are doing nothing about it. And right now, Scotty and I are working our tails off to build relationships with the most amazing people in the United Kingdom. We're putting in hours of work every day, building relationships, helping people, willing to grind, willing to figure it out, falling on our face, failing, learning about their culture, learning about their struggles, learning about how things operate, learning about there's a time difference over there, whatever it is. We're willing to outwork everybody else, because I realize that if you're part of the crowd and you're doing what everybody else is doing, which is right now nothing, you are not going to get what you want, be what you want, have what you want. Stop being part of the crowd and be willing to outwork everybody else, and do not wait for people to tell you how to do it. Right now, 2.5 months ago, when they announced us going to the United Kingdom, guys, nobody knew who David Atkins was. Nobody knows what elite coaches, star diamond coaches. It doesn't matter. But we're pouring our hearts into helping these people, because that's what's most important. Kristen and I live each and every day to help people live the most healthy, fulfilling life, which is kind of the Team Beachbody logo, right? Help people achieve their goals of living a healthy, fulfilling life. I live by that each and every day, and we're focusing on now of connecting connecting with the most amazing people that we love, helping them achieve their goals, helping them, reach milestones they never reached before. But I know right now it's the work that you have to put in, and most people are part of the crowd. And I want this for you guys. I want you to achieve success. I want you to get what you want in your life. I want you to achieve your goals and dreams. But you guys have to realize that the bigger the dream, the earlier you may have to wake up. The bigger the dream, the bigger sacrifices you may have to put in. The bigger the dream, the later at night you'll probably have to work. The bigger the dream, the less sleep you will have. The bigger the dream, the more obstacles you got to be willing to face, the more adversity you have to overcome, the more struggles that you're going to have to face, the more times that you're going to want to quit, the more times you're going to feel lonely at night, not want to do the work. But you must be willing to realize that if you have a bigger dream, that you must be putting in a bigger grind. And I wish I can tell you guys that 70% is going to get you there. I wish I can tell you that if somebody was to give me $10,000 right now, that I would say it only takes 80%. But it's not. I'm here to tell you that it takes 110% effort every single day. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work at 70%. It doesn't work at 80%. It doesn't work at 90%. 110%, you need to be going, as ET says, beast mode. You need to be willing to go all in. And my last question for you guys is this, guys. What do you do when 1,000 other people want what you want? What are you going to do when 1,000 other people want what you want? And my answer to you is you must be willing to outwork them. And I have realized over the last couple weeks that if you are at a coach event or you're talking to other coaches, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, that if you have noticed that the crowd of people that you're in and the crowd of people that you're speaking to, you all are dealing with similar problems of what your struggles are, then you too are part of the crowd. Because I can tell you right now, the daily struggles and failures and trials and tribulations that the majority of this coaching network, 99% probably of the coaches deal with, I don't deal with it. You know what problems I deal with? The same problems that Scotty's dealing with. The same problems that other top coaches are dealing with. Why? Because we're not part of the crowd. So I ask you to self-audit yourself. Are you dealing with the same things that every other coach is saying they're dealing with? Because if you are, then you're part of the crowd. Because you're not outworking everybody else to grow into a higher level, to deal with problems at a different level. We don't achieve goals, guys. We grow into goals. And when you grow into goals, you have different problems. You have bigger problems. Scotty and I spoke this week. The issues we're dealing with, we know 99% of the people aren't dealing with, and it lets us know we're not part of the crowd. So what are you going to do when 1,000 other people want to have what you want? And you must be willing to outwork them. You have to stop being part of the crowd. Remember, guys, I'm going to finish with this. The bigger the dream, the harder the grind. If you're willing to go all in, you'll be willing to get what you want. I started with no help. I had to figure it out. It doesn't matter if somebody comes from privilege. It doesn't matter if somebody's more talented than you. Like I said, hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. I want success for you. I want you to do it. What have you done with the last 12 episodes that Scotty and I have given to you? Are you putting in the work, or are you just watching and thinking and pondering and saying tomorrow and saying what if and saying about when it's convenient? It will never be convenient, guys. Figure it out and just start. 70% won't get you there. 80% won't get you there. I need 100% from you. I know you have it in you because human beings are the most resilient thing out there. I know you have it in there to rise and grind. I know you have it in there to outwork everybody else. I know you have it in there to realize that nobody else's job to support your goals and your dream. It's your job to support your goals and your dreams. I know you have it in you. And I know you have it in you that when 1,000 other people want what you want, that you will outwork them. And I want you to finish this call when we hang up, and I want you to think of all the problems you're having, and if it's all the other struggles that the coaches are having, that's because you're only giving 80%. You're not willing to figure it out to get to a higher level. Stop being part of the crowd. Stop accepting your life. Start leading your life. Mediocrity doesn't pay. Life will reward you in a very crazy way, and opportunities will come to you, and doors will open for you if you're willing to push back to what life does to you when it strips you to the core and puts in the work. It is proven time and time again. Go listen to any super successful person, John Maxwell, Darren Hardy, Eric Thomas, Gary Vaynerchuk, you name it. If you listen to them, life, you will reward you. You reap what you sow. Stop being part of the crowd. I want you guys to crush it on this Saturday. I want you to start doing the work starting tomorrow on, actually today. I want you to make a difference in your life, and I want you to tell Scotty and I when things start changing and you're taking it to another level. Enough of being part of the crowd. I hope this shook you to your core. I'm being very honest, guys. I am working harder than I have ever had in my entire coaching tenure since 2010. I am willing right now, telling you, I am willing to outwork everybody else to get what it is to help more people each and every day. I don't know how, but I'm not worrying about the how. I have a why, and my why is strong. And when you find out and know what your why is, you'll find your way. Know your why, and you'll find your way. Just start. Have an amazing Saturday, guys.